It's Madden NFL 22, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cowboys and the Saints coming up next.
Folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between our visitors and the New Orleans Saints. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Brissett now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Brissett, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Brissett. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Brissett. Thomas has got it. Complete. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. First down, Brissett. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brissett, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Kamara trying again. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. To throw is Brissett. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Troutman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They go play action here on first down. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago. What a ball game. 4 receiving touchdowns.
And he's not just a specialty guy either. They went to him when they were in the red zone. They went to him when they weren't in the red zone. They went to him anytime they could for obvious reasons.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Off the play fake. Brown. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now Brown. Off the play fake. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll be out of bounds.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captains.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Darnell Mooney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. They'll try and throw for it. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. On third down, Brissett. Back to Kamara for another catch. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. A give to Kamara running right. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see. Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him. A second down throw for Brissett. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Brown now, on play action. That's complete to Mooney. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. Off-play action. Brown escaping the pressure right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Off the play fake. Brown. That is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Kamara gets it again on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Off-play action. Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Here's Brown. Off the play fake. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Darnell Mooney with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Out of the gun, Brissett. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be fourth down. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Steps away to his left. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 6-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Set to return, here's Raheem Mostert. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Brown throwing after the interception. Sends it to the sideline, and Mooney makes a catch. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Now Brown, off play action. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On 4th down, Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a...
And shutting him off, now open field. Touchdown! Adam Troutman with their 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Mostert now, the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Off the play fake, Brown. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, Brissett. And Thomas has it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A first down throw for Brissett. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Foyesade Oluokun gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let's go, baby.
Off play action. Brown. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're second and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake. Brown. Right back to Pitts again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Off play action. Brown. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Jarnell Mooney
from 3 yards out.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
They'll look to throw.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
On second down, Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And all the way up to the 46.
70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brissett on first down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
There was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Second and 5 now. Brissett.
That's complete to Troutman right side.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Throwing. Brissett. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Trautman, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Mostert now to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Off the play fake. Brown. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be out right at the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Brown, flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Off play action. Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brissett. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Brissett. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Back now here live in New Orleans. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. There's the stiff arm. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one, but let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Brown now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's Brown on 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He will find his man Chase complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They go play action here on 1st down. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. And you've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Saints on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, Brown. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Brown.
This pass caught by Hamler.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
KJ Hamler.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. Finds a seam inside the 40. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
So now Las Vegas, down by 12. And time, a huge factor. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.